If they're doing work on the property when it's about to be sold, we have a hard time issuing certain policies.
Sure.
So we need to make sure that that work is done, the liens are released, and there's waiver signs.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Okay, so there's other types of liens. There are actual liens and or judgments that come from a variety of entities that could be on your title report that you just don't want to see, but they're there.
They're there.
And what type of who are the major culprits in this?
The ones that we see a lot, not to call anybody out, but sewer or trash liens.
Yeah.
So we see those quite a bit. Second would be HOA liens. HOA liens are really different though, because HOAs can file liens for unpaid dues, but they can't file liens for unpaid fines or things like that. They'll keep them on their ledger, and then when you go to sell it, they'll get their money. More and more now, you're starting to see the city nuisance liens. For the most part, those are the major ones. Child support would be the last one.
And I want you to be thinking about this. I want our listeners to be thinking about the idea that by applying liens to your property, they know that you can't sell it without paying them. That's the main reason they do it, because they know this is a financial windfall for you. This is your opportunity to clean up that whatever mess that is that you've got. Yeah. That's what they're doing. And that's why they do it. And then there's also mechanics liens. That's the one other thing. And I want to just touch on that briefly. I don't know if people understand the nature of this. If you hire somebody to do work in your house and they're licensed, they can apply what's called a mechanics lien if you don't pay them.
Very good point. One, bringing up the license part.
Yes.
So if you hire somebody unlicensed, they technically cannot file a mechanics lien on your property because they don't have the right to, because they're not licensed. Okay.
Exactly.
But when you hire, like you should, a licensed contractor to do work,
right,
some of them will file a lien, a mechanics lien, the day they start their work.
Yep.
And they will file. The good ones will. The good ones will file the lien, and they'll put it down that they're doing X amount of work for X amount of dollars.
Right.
And when it's paid, their department releases that lien.
Yep.
And the reason that they're doing that is because they're protecting, especially if they have to buy a lot of materials.
Yeah.
If it's on the labor side, we don't see it as much, but on materials, we see it quite a bit. And we'll pull it up. And for us, from a title standpoint, mechanics liens are two things for us. One, it's a lien. We got to deal with it. Two, it causes title insurance problems because it's called broken priority. If they're doing work on the property when it's about to be sold, we have a hard time issuing certain policies.
Sure.
So we need to make sure that that work is done, the liens are released, and there's waivers signed.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.